forgot to delete a bunch of stuff. So
Is that the new Tinder date?
oh, no,
Outside.
what?
Oh,
No.
Gotcha.
What? I forgot.
Whose phone's on?
It was my phone's not on.
So what was that mean?
I don't know. I accidentally left the
Oh, the intro, you
the intro playing.
dumbass.
So you know that happens from time to time.
Oh, you're recording.
Yes.
Every fucking time. God damn.
I mean, it was better than I said. Let's do this. Look. We got a tight schedule here tonight. We want like to get in, do a mission, and get out.
It's gonna. All right. Section when you want, though. Go ahead.
Yes. Yeah, we're going no headphones today.
Mission.
Just
Mission complete.
Missionary. No headphones today. Just try like a little something different, just to see if this one to change anything. Also doing different camera setups.
No. Just tell the audience for real why you don't want headphones.
I don't remember why.
You lazy boy.
I am lazy.
That's all it is.
I am lazy. That's true. But I wanted to try it out.
Gotcha.
It's an extra step that we may or may not need. I don't know.
That's fine.
So.
I just gauge myself. I'd be like, oh.
You gotta do the Drake. Wait, it doesn't work in the frame that I got.
What?
It's not enough to meme over here in this corner.
How was your day, Joy, or week, whatever?
Bad.
Fill us in.
So I spent a lot of money on dumb shit, to include
Magic cards.
Five shelf racks to put my magic cards on.
Oh, well, see, magic related.
To hold up to 800 pounds per rack, or per shelf. So I built 3 of those in my office.
Is that the picture you sent?
Yeah, I built 3 in my office. And then...
How do you even walk in that office now?
That's because I put the racks in.
Yeah.
So you remember where the TV used to be?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, that is the only spot where there's a bunch of junk. Is right there in front of that.
Mm-hmm.
And probably like 2 feet out. So I just need to go, that includes the TV on the rolly cart. So I need to find a better place for that. But right now I just need to move about 300 Nintendo Powers and a bunch of miscellaneous junk. And then everything's on the racks, so I can start going through the racks and saying, okay, this is, one of the boxes is literally like a 4-foot long box by 2 feet wide. And it's just 100% all of my NES dust covers that I took out. And then I was like, I got plenty of storage space. I need to put those NES dust covers back on the NES game.
Oh, good Lord.
So then when they just stop taking up extra space. And then, just going through and recataloging what games are on the shelf that are empty cases that need to be refilled. I need to find and make sure I put them on there, doing that. And then I got my the gaming area set up. So I got my desk set up, 3 little L-shaped desk inside the racks.
Cool.
I have the desk that has a pull-out keyboard thing, and I hate it. I really hate that.
I hate pull-out keyboard desks.
I tried it. I have it right now, so that way the keyboard is under the desk and it's taking up less space, and I have room to work. But it's gonna go pretty soon.
I mean, I don't mind
probably in a month
stashing the keyboard there and then popping it back out when I need it.
Right, but that's
I don't
the problem.
like the concept of that just to use it.
If I had a keyboard like we use here, that's no no wires or anything, I would just
but yours is wired.
It is wired, and then on top of that, it has 2 USB ports on the top that I use.
Gotcha.
Right, so it's so I'm not using them right now. I just have it in there. It's just there so the keyboard's out of the way, so I have a little more sorting room. What else? I've been having supposed to get my car fixed, and I ordered the parts are supposedly on order. They've been on order for a week, and so I called today. I'm like, you want to give me little details here? And they're like, oh well, call back next week. And I'm like, kind of want to get this done.
Well, your flux capacitor is malfunctioning.
Yeah. And then today I treated myself to a little bit of I was like, I'm gonna put Sirius XM radio in the car.
Oh yeah, you do enjoy that.
It took an hour to do.
Yeah,
I like it.
A thing that Joey does.
I like it.
He does all right on the road trips and
BPM
house music.
I mean,
that was cool. Yeah. No, I get it. I had a free trial for 2 months, I think, or whatever.
Yeah, right now it was 6 months.
Yeah, it was all right. You don't need to look it up, Joey.
Oh, I'm just someone. It is Darren saying, "Hey,
what's up?"
I was telling him we got his email, and we're gonna get to it.
Email.
Yeah, we got an email. So yeah, that and cleaning house. Just throwing out junk.
Word.
you know, work stuff and, you know, family stuff. I was telling Kyle the adventures of being a dad, and had a little accident today. Weird story, but I was in a.
Is Henry under arrest already?
No, I might be under arrest.
Oh no.
I was trying to use the bathroom, and Henry like was climbing me like I'm Mount Dad, and like he like dug in and like tried to bite me, and I like grabbed him and like tried to pull him off me, and he rolled into the shower door frame, and he has a nice cable scar. Like, yeah.
He looks like a fantasy badass.
Yeah, he's the kid you don't want to rumble with.
Nani.
Yeah, it was pretty rough, man. Like, it's hard, like.
That kid just went flying.
And so, like, of course, you know, because that happened, you know, there's the ultra.
Nani means what?
What?
Does it?
Yeah.
So what the fuck is that anime? Fist of North Star.
They're all
Oh, when he goes, Nani?
Yeah, like, they're always confused. Like he like hits him and then he's just like Nani.
So Henry's like, Nani?
Yeah.
Omowashi, whatever he
So
said.
when they always like Nani Bakura, it's like them saying like, "What? You're stupid."
What does Ken say? Omawa. Omaha Steakhouse.
I don't know. I'm not the Japanese guy.
Let's go this way now. There we go.
Oh. Well, as long as you tell, you know, child custodies that's what happened, that's fine.
Man, he's gotta go to school tomorrow. I'm like, oh, man.
I don't want to deal with that.
I mean, it's like that's the truthful story, but they're not gonna believe that.
Henry, how did you get that? I flew.
Yeah. And then the other adventure, the dad adventure is we were eating spaghetti for dinner, and Henry's like, I like the sauce. I'm just gonna grab it out of the saucepan, and
Well,
yes. Yeah, that is no. We don't have white walls in the house or anything. You know?
Now it's making sense. He tells the spaghetti story after the bathroom incident.
Did I tell the story about the flooring?
No.
Oh. I want tile.
Yeah.
Tile is easy to clean, doesn't stain.
Well, so is laminate wood.
Easy to clean.
I mean,
the price difference between the tile I want and the wood is so minimal that it doesn't matter.
Gotcha.
And so that's just a battle that's raging on right now.
Hmm.
I'm going to fight. No carpet. We have a child.
Yeah, screw carbon.
Staining. Just the stains.
Well, besides all the hectic shit, I heard you bought a TV.
I bought a TV.
You bought my TV.
I bought your TV. I went to your house and I was like, Alf, here is somehow more money than
I bought the TV you initially wanted, then you went ahead and go, I'm going to up one up Alf and buy the same one.
I did. And they tried to salesman me into another TV while I was there.
Of course, they always do.
And I was like, dude, you can't say you're wearing a shirt to Samsung. Don't try to sell me the Samsung.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, that guy's
And then
awesome.
like they're like, well, this and this. I was like, look, man. I was like, I'm not trying to whatever. I was like, the TV you want is probably amazing, but I already did the research on this TV, and I got a return period if I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't
And
like
he's
her.
like, and I was like, and it says Dolby Vision right there. Does that TV you say have on it say Dolby? No, okay.
Like a lot of sellers, they don't work commission, but they still push their shit.
You know, it is what it is.
Dumb. Yeah, I know.
But I mean, I hooked it up. It looks nice. I spent like 20 minutes looking at it. I like I was telling you, I had to do the same thing you did. I made sure I had new HDMI cables.
Yep.
Because I remember you telling me you had that same problem. So.
And then the stupid fucking, like you said, the auto HDMI
Yeah, I had
detect.
to check
For some reason, even though it's automatic, it won't detect 2.0. That's
yeah,
weird.
if you want to have 4K, you got to go over there and turn it into 2.
Apparently, only like QLEDs could do that. They'll detect it
yeah?
right away. But every other TV, you have to manually go in there. Sometimes you have to go into receiver settings.
Yeah, I didn't go crazy like.
Luckily, mine was set up, so it was good.
I didn't go crazy like you did and hook it up through a receiver, 5.1 in, and doing all that stuff.
You're missing out.
Probably.
Not really. Yeah, I'm missing out.
Kyle, how was your week going there?
I had a pretty good week.
No, are we still in your birthday week? We are in your birthday week.
Yeah.
Well, have a belated birthday.
Cracking
a cold one.
Fuck you.
I turned that.
Wow.
I turned 30. Thanks, Chris. Had like a pretty standard week. The down note is we had to put down a family pet, which sucks, but it was just time for it to go. So I'm not gonna talk about that at all.
But I want to make you sad.
Yeah.
I don't want to make you sad. Tell me all the details.
You talk to Jewel if you want all the details. Sure.
Hold my breath.
Yeah.
I'm fine. No, it's never easy, man. Even just thinking about it, like, I was
Yeah.
just like, oh man, I'll neglect that shit. I guess. Yeah.
Met a girl, went on a date, had a really good time.
Yeah.
Pretty happy about that.
Nice.
Wait, I got you this weird angle. You're like shooting
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. Go ahead. Sorry.
She's really dope.
That's good.
I hope to get to see her more often.
Word.
She doesn't live super close now, but
You know, sometimes that's for the better because like you're gonna.
You won't get tired.
Yeah, exactly. You won't be like, hey, let's hang out for a week straight. Oh God, this is the worst idea ever.
we hung out for like the entire day on Sunday.
Cool.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah, she's really cool.
Do some chores. See what she's like around chores.
Yeah.
Then you know what's really going on.
Yeah.
I'm not really a chores person. Get out.
Get
We can't
out of
no
my house.
can't not be chores people. Won't work that way.
Other than that,
You got some draw stains up here. Someone actually drew.
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm being told that your mic may not be getting the most volume to plug it and replug it.
This is his soft girl voice.
Now I forgot.
How we sounding? I know we can't really tell, so.
Yeah. I can turn on monitoring and go over here.
Yeah, we were like, fuck microphones this time.
I forgot
it'll
we
be
have
fine.
headphones. You know, the one time you don't use them.
Yeah.
The one time.
The time you lose them, I don't remember how that goes.
The one time.
Well, I wanted to try it without it. Now I remember why we use it. Okay, Jesus. It sounded fine when I tapped on it and did it the other way. Anyway, all right. So anything other than hot dates?
Not really. Work.
Anytime we talk about work, I get the thing from that one song. Work sucks. I know. That's
The Blink-182
the Blink-182 song. Yeah, there we go.
Wow, that was just like
I
Left
get
Me
the-
Roses. by
The
Upstairs,
song about the
yeah.
work sucking.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like,
Surprises. Left Me
He's
Roses,
singing in
yeah,
the
yeah.
tone.
I like to give it. What? I like to give it the most monotone.
I
way.
could tell.
That way, they like
Oh,
nobody.
Richard
So like
G.
that guy
Yeah,
from
they don't
Sousa,
trigger it.
The guy from YouTube that sings All Star in any key.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I send you steamed hams, but it's All Star? Okay, I sent everyone a lot of steamed hams, so I spent a lot of time on steamed hams.
Some guy was playing Corruptions. I watch Corruptions on Twitch,
Uh-huh.
and he goes, "Oh shit, I got sent steam hams," and he has a real time corruptor. He's like, "But it's steam hams." He goes, "Oh god, we're going in, boys!" And he's just doing it.
Jeez.
Fuck.
I watched what was the other? Oh, steamed hams from Skinner's mom's perspective.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ. So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's just her sitting there blinking, and then the steamed ham. So,
Stupid.
I like that joke is not worn out. It's welcome on me yet.
It's dying.
No, it's probably
It's picking up steam stronger than ever.
It's stronger than ever. I may have unsubscribed to Simpsons shit posting though because it's getting out of control.
It's too much.
Too much. One of my favorite. I'm surprised Alf hasn't talked about Twitter accounts is Lemon Shaped Rock. It's just a daily Simpsons quote.
Oh no.
And then there's have you
I got Simpsons daily quote on Twitter. Like they'll just do it.
yeah, Lemon Shaped Rock was the same thing. Have you ever done cool video game box art?
No.
It's a cool Twitter.
Really? Have you done Sega CD Twitter?
No.
They just do random ones.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, one of them was. Oh, what was? It says hacker man. It's the hack. It says hack, and this is the guy from fucking Kung Fury like this.
Oh no, yeah.
Like all they do is Photoshop a bunch of Sega CD games.
Oh
It's
jeez.
fucking awesome.
All right. Well, I guess it's time to move on to
And of course, like if you follow Sonic, follow Sonic.
No, I follow the song.
He's
before.
funny.
It's fine.
He's funny.
Well, how was your week then, Al? If Kyle's
Steamed hams.
steamed hams?
That's it.
You steam a good ham?
I'm trying to think what I did last week. I think I went out to go eat. We went to eat at Bahama Breeze. That was fun.
I hate Bahama Breeze. Go ahead.
I love it. I don't know why
Yeah,
you hate it.
Bahama Breeze not very good.
You're the guy. You're the
Peasants.
guy.
Peasants. I like it. I don't know. I did nothing really.
That's why it's a short one this week.
Pretty chill night. Yeah, it's a chill week that night. That's it.
All right.
Nothing new.
Let's talk about
Enjoying that TV.
Let's talk about what the fuck you've been playing on that TV then.
No, you set it up. You.
Oh, I've been playing. Oh, so this loops into why another reason my week is shitty. I don't know what is going on with my computer, and then this is not like, oh, my PC is so awesome. Like, okay, I bought 16 gigs of RAM.
Sure.
Because you'll never use 16 gigs of RAM.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
That's the point of the story. I've been coming home after work. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna use my computer. Set up some YouTube or Twitch or something and play some video games. Relax. My RAM usage, my memory usage, is at 98%.
What the fuck?
So, I mean, obviously, if you know anything about, so that means some program somewhere is leaking. You know what I'm saying? It's like running too many processes and just eating up memory.
Yeah.
So, obviously, I'm trying to reboot it and figure it out. And that's basically what I've been doing. Just installing and uninstalling all the random programs that I've installed for the last month and a half, trying to see what's leaking.
You're not mining still, are you?
No mining. Because, like, I thought it was mining. Oh, first, I thought, like, maybe I'd got, like, a rogue miners installed on
That's
there.
what I thought, yeah.
Because, like, if you get a rogue miner installed, it'll just bog down your GPU and everything, or your CPU, and you'll just be, like, unable to use your stuff. But this is all RAM. So something's leaking. Memory.
Jeez. Be up at 98%?
Like 98. I'm like, you're talking about like moving the mouse and it's just going like.
What about running safe mode? Can you do that?
Yeah, I mean, I got it like right now. We're using it right now, and it's at like boot up. If my normal boot up uses like 15%, and like throughout the day it creep up to like 25% on just having 100 fucking tabs open in Chrome or whatever.
All porn.
Yeah, all Pornhub.
Save that one for
Not
later.
even porn,
Save
all
that one for
Pornhub.
later. Save that one for
You
later.
can't save them for later now. Did you see that Google had finally just. This is a little bit.
Just outed yourself. Like
This is a little bit in the news. Okay.
Yeah.
No, okay. So you know how you can Google image search, right? And then you can go to view image, and it'll just show you the image in a separate tab by itself.
right. Yeah.
So part of the Google settlement with Getty Images is that you could no longer do that. You can only go to the page that it's at. So you can no longer like just jump to the image on the page.
Like I
or
said,
the image source. Of the
maybe
page.
sites were like hot linking. They didn't like that.
Well, yeah, because people were like grabbing stuff from Getty Images and things like that, and
That could be it.
and grabbing them and using them illicitly or wrong or like we do.
So much Rule 34.
But yeah, it's because you talk about porn and looking at links.
Nice segue.
Yes, anyway. But so that has been like what I've been doing during the week when I should be playing video games is like that and helping Christy beat Super Mario Odyssey. No, like, yes, I am. Someone added a Google Chrome extension that puts it right back, so you can still fucking do it.
Jesus.
But that is what I've been doing is like aside from cleaning the office is like diagnosing my PC in the spare time and not really playing.
That's crazy. The highest my process has ever been was like 52.
Right. And it would just be like
That's because I was running stress tests on it. Like
right, but I was like, it's annoying.
That's weird. Wow.
It's super annoying because you're like, nothing's running. You're like, nothing is. I haven't opened anything, and
Sounds like
I'm
it's
going in Task Manager. looking at what all the tasks are, what's opening.
I'm sure you've done it, but you ran malware.
Yeah, I ran malware, Windows with a vendor.
Interesting.
Uninstalled. I installed Avast, ran Avast, uninstalled.
Man,
Avast,
that game
ran
sucks.
malware
Kyle, what
That is
have
the
you
best
been
game.
playing?
It's my PC game, and I didn't play. I did not play Secret of Mana.
I heard
You picked it up?
I did pick it up. I did not play it.
I picked it up. I heard it's
I heard we may have wasted our money off.
It's got like a 5.5
out of
10.
Jeez.
Out of 6. We're on 6 points.
I want to see if like people are like reviewing it based upon this game. What is this game? Blah blah blah. Like this is it's Metroid quality syndrome
While
again.
you guys are talking,
Or like, are they reviewing the quality of the game itself? Like
That I don't know.
so I don't know. Like
I don't know. I tried playing Secret of Mana like again recently.
the SNES 16-bit version. Cool.
Sorry, but yeah, I tried playing the NES or SNES one, and like
the game's not for everybody.
I do not like that game at all.
Yeah, like I don't think people realize the game is really not for everybody.
Yeah.
It's not your traditional RPG. It's not like
it's like just barely an RPG.
Yeah, it comes out with like action stamina role
Yeah.
playing sort of, and I
Yeah,
think people
like
don't
it's-
realize that.
It's like an RPG in the sense that there's like equipment to equip,
Yeah,
but like other than that, like it's like
Like-
Zelda.
yeah, it has its quirks. Like I bought it because of Zelda, like back in the day, and I enjoyed it. Do I want to play it again? Not really. But when I saw this reimagining, I'm like, oh, I want to play this one.
We were all excited. It looked pretty
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, like it's not bad. I booted it up to see it. Oh, it looks nice, but I haven't played it, so I can't give it like thumbs up, thumbs down review.
Yeah.
But I think people are just doing the whole Metroid crawl thing. Like it's like, how do you even like? What is this game like?
Yeah.
And I think that's what it's stemming from.
Okay.
No, I'm sure there's a certain level of like Crash Bandicoot. Like this game feels old and like not intuitive, and like sure, I bet it does.
Yeah.
But like that's
that's what it was.
It's a product of its era.
Again, it's like the game didn't promise to do anything else. It promises to be rebooted. They did it. That's it. Like, I don't know.
The 2 reviews, I read another one, and I can't find it right now, but I read the Polygon one by Jeremy Parrish, and this is written from, at least I don't know Jeremy Parrish from any random Joe on the street, but this reads like a person who played the original Secret of Mana, understands what the original Secret of Mana was, and kind of is looking back on it and saying, okay, like, these are the shortcuts. This is where this game falls short. And, talks about the visual problems of the new Mana, of the new way they did the 2.5D. One of the things that multiple reviews hit on is the new remastered music. Like, they take
a lot of the remakes didn't like,
right. They take the classical music stylings of a 16-bit RPG, and they're like, well, what if this one was like a polka techno thing, and they do that, or what if
Thank God they have the option to go right back to the old music.
Right,
there is actually an option in game to do that.
And then one of the other things
that's good.
One of the other things they hit on
that music is like the best part, in my opinion.
I mean,
also,
the remixes aren't that bad.
I haven't heard them.
They're not that bad.
Justin Clark's review on GameSpot is another one I read that hit on this as well. I had to look them up to see which 2 I read. They both cite the way the story is now voice acted, and it's very cheesily done. Which
this is the voice acting does not grow on you. It's bad.
And then on top of that, they didn't go to the trouble to animate their mouths, so you see the characters talking, and you're just like their lips aren't moving. You're like, this is really disorienting. And
I could bypass that.
Right, but it's still a premium product, and something you're trying to.
I get it, but I could just overlook it since the original game didn't have that.
And then they talk about, like, one of the things that Kyle complained about in the original is the ring system.
Yeah, you can't tell. You don't know whose ring system you're on.
Yeah, you don't know whose rings you're on.
That's kind of weird. Yeah,
super unintuitive.
Right. So imagine how difficult it was on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
And then now somehow you made it worse. And then, like, one of the things in the Super Nintendo is they had like a grid-based system where you could move the AI from
strategy.
More offensive or defensive or heat magic or whatever, whatever you want. And this one, it's like,
isn't it gone?
Yeah, it's gone and retooled, kind of whatever.
Yeah, it's weird.
And then the thing they talk about is, like, the AI has, like, not been improved, so, like, you're in this modern game, like, the AI will still get stuck on a corner in a piece of geometry that's, a bush or something that they're supposed to get stuck on, but they're like you're trying to move and they're like stuck. You're like, okay, I gotta go back.
Does Square acknowledge all this yet at all?
I haven't seen anything from Square Enix about it, but
you figure they support and maybe patch it,
maybe. But it's really just
visually still looks pretty.
Right, it looks good, but like then sometimes you see it and you're like, oh, that's not even like really fully realized. You're like, it still looks. I don't want to say too cartoony, but like whereas the other had a visual style that was like complete in one thing, this is like, oh,
it was trying to bite off Chrono Trigger a little bit.
Right, but it was still.
It tried to do American Akira.
Right, but whereas one was pixel arty, this one is like 3D, like poorly executed 3D. 3D. Like it doesn't feel, because they're trying to emulate that 2D style. It doesn't feel.
Yeah, I can see where you're going.
They did praise the mini map, the inclusion of the mini map in there, which shows the original 2D sprite. So of the map. So, but I don't know.
People are always going to criticize it more. You got the new people that are going to criticize it, like, why does this game feel archaic? And then you got the new people that want the old style still. Like, where's that nostalgia? They put this game on a pedestal. I don't think you're going to please everybody with this type of game. It's always going to come short somehow. Yeah. I'm more forgiving in those aspects, like when that happens.
I stand by, the...
Yeah, you stand by the shit remake Chrono Trigger.
Well, this is one of the things we talked about. Like, this is one of the things that, like, if they remake Chrono Trigger, like, these are the things that could happen, and take a game that I would recommend anyone play that RPG on the SNES. Kyle might not have liked it, and I can understand why. The ring system's weird. Everyone being able to use the same weapons is weird.
It's a weird game.
It's a very weird game where you're like beating up Santa Claus.
Yeah.
So like, and then you don't like. The other thing they talk about is the when you got it for the Super Nintendo, there was a plethora of information available for maps and the strategy, like not the Nintendo Power had information there. You know, now you can go to GameFAQs or whatever, but you at least had a map to reference, and you kind of understood where to go from A to B to C. Whereas this, you're just given, you open it up, and it's a disc in a case.
Yeah.
There's nothing there, and you're like, well, this is not the presentation.
Is there an online manual? Like you could click on it? Like usually,
I don't think there is.
Usually, when you like go back to the hub menu, like you go down, it's like no, nothing. Lame.
And you kind of just have to go over stuff.
That's weird. Yeah. I feel like Square Enix just dropped the ball on that one.
Yeah.
Who they published it, right?
Yeah, it was published.
So who developed it?
Who do they get to do the remaster? Yeah. Stall.
Because that wasn't in house at all. I could tell.
No, well, that's the original.
If that was in house, their QA went to shit.
Here's the Kotaku one by Jason Schreier.
Oh no.
Makes a good game worse. I don't see who made it. They don't have a team that made it.
I know I booted up. I saw a splash screen for one, but I don't remember what it was. Interesting. Yeah.
I don't know. Like it's
a weird game to begin with. It was a weird game to say, "Hey, we're gonna remaster." Like, all right, that's random. They don't touch the heartfelt ones. Like, look how long it took them to do Final Fantasy VII, but none of the other Final Fantasies except what all the DSs. Yeah, but not Chrono.
Oh, you don't remake that.
Yeah, you got Chrono Cross and it sucked.
Remake that. Yeah, remake that. Sure, make that all day. Make that better. I'll play it. I mean, it's especially upsetting because it's a digital only game. Then unless you're like you or I did, picked up the physical copy at GameStop, right?
Let me tell you something. I went over there, I picked it up, and I was like, I don't want to open the game just yet. I want to, sit on it because I'm not going to open it, and who knows, whatever. Bitch opens it up while she's not even talking to me, and it's like, oh yeah, so here you go. Did you just open up my game? She goes, oh, I forgot. I go, yeah, can I get another copy? That was the last one. I go, no. All right. Guess I'm paying a new price. I bought it.
No.
It was the mall. They fucked up.
They always be fucking up at that mall.
And I can't get mad because she was a coworker at one point. I was like, that's why she was just talking, like shooting the shit with me. And then I was just like, I noticed a wrapper in her hand. I'm like, you just open it? Aw. I don't want to resell it. I just didn't want to open it. I have a backlog of games already.
Yeah. Well,
but since it was open, I installed it. I was like,
so since you already opened it, can I borrow it? No, come on. I want to play.
Nah, buddy, you suffer too.
Dude, that's like actually crazy.
It'll be available. It'll be available. On
that's
eBay.
gonna be. It's gonna.
I would have been like, yeah, we'll get one from another store because
they're gonna restock it. All the reviews are coming in now. If they cut their losses and don't, then that game will be super fucking rare.
Yeah.
That's another thing to look at. Any other games?
For me, no. Did you play anything? Overwatch? You get that Lunar New Year?
I'm still getting in there. Yeah.
Yeah, getting them.
I got those good skins.
I heard I heard Fair is the skin to get.
Yeah, Anubis. I mean, Cleopatra, whatever her name is. Yeah.
Mercy's is really good.
Mercy's really good.
She just got nerfed, so nobody likes her anymore.
Her lunar skin looks dope.
Well, because her hair's brown now. Yeah. Yeah.
I like a brunette. I like brunettes.
Oh my god,
I like dark hair too.
And I like Hanzo's skin too.
Yeah, Hanzo's. Wait, is that the Kabuki or? That was for a different thing.
What?
The Kabuki skin was for something else. I thought.
No, it's the dragon. Sorry, the dragon skin. The Year of the Dragon that he's wearing. Or is that
Genji?
Genji?
It's Year of the Dog.
Oh, I thought it was Year of the Monkey.
Well, no, but they all have different years, on them.
It is Year of the Dog.
No, I get that, but
I don't think they have different. They're represented by different Chinese legends.
All right, there's a guy with a sword.
Well, no, like Road Dogg last year was the pig.
Farrah's got like a dragon shooting out of her chest.
Yeah. Like their crest show the animal that they're representing for that year, for whatever year.
I like this Mercy. Get the fuck out of here.
That's what we said.
Okay, well.
Yeah, like they have, some of them have different crests.
Yeah, Widowmaker, Genji.
She got like a dress, like purple stuff.
I'm pretty sure
is Hanzo, or no, wait, that's the other guy.
Yeah, it's Genji.
Yeah,
Hanzo.
That's McCree who's smoking a cigar or something, right?
It's a pipe, I thought.
That is a pipe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Kabuki Hanzo came out for Blizzard World release.
I think it was. You're right. I'm just looking them up now.
Yeah, I keep seeing the same thing. Oh, that's a Doomfist spray. Doombringer. Scooty Puff. Who's that with some dogs? She's got red hair. That's a spray.
Yeah, some of them are from like Legends, like you said, like Dao Zing, Monkey King, all shit like that, like last year.
Okay, Roadhog looks like a pig.
Yeah. But if you see like their crest right there, like in the middle, some of them have it. He had it. He had it. And they show like different years of what they were. Some of them represent dynasty, like actual official kings and queens like that, and warriors. But some of them are just representation of the dogs. Like,
okay.
See? Like he's the year of the tiger. Again.
Well, so you guys are playing that. Let's move on to some other stuff.
I mean, well, no,
I mean, look,
I know. I beat Infamous Second Skin.
There you go.
Second Skin. I beat Infamous Second Son.
Second Skin. Go ahead.
Second Skin. Yeah. That game, meh. I didn't care for the story.
Really
you can fight the bosses with the powers.
The last, I didn't want to talk about it, but the last boss takes away all of the abilities that you've learned, and then you steal her power.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dumb.
It's fucking.
What are we
stupid.
talking about?
It's the most
Like,
anticlimactic.
Very last
Infamous.
boss, you built up
yeah.
this beast of a guy, and then you're like, no, you have to kill her with concrete powers, and you're learning concrete powers while you're fighting her.
It's so stupid.
I didn't care for it. I didn't care that. I don't give a shit about spoilers. This game's old as fuck. I don't care. I didn't care his brother died. I didn't care about the city. I didn't care about the
nothing feels
the
alive,
conduits.
like-
I didn't care about anything.
Yeah.
Nothing. Played First Light.
Did you care about them spray cans?
No, gave you shit about that. Played Second Son First Light right after. I'm like, fucking now I'm gonna play the DLC.
Yeah.
Cared about her way more.
Hmm.
Like, did you beat it at all?
No, I didn't play it.
It's way better. Way better.
I
Like,
believe you.
all the neon powers they extended. Like her powers are superior, better than Delson's. Superiorly better.
I believe you.
But like the story, like wanting to hate Constantine in Second Son, you're like, all right, yeah, I hate her, but whatever. I don't really care.
Yeah.
This guy, this girl's after the guy named Shane, a drug dealer who kidnapped her brother, and then he eventually dies, sort of by him, but sort of by her at the same time, like overpower. So you get a sweet revenge at the end, like holy shit! Like the very end's like her threatening to Snow, killing him, trying to kill him, and you could. There's no moral good, like no, kill him. That game was dope. I liked it a lot. Short but sweet. And that's it.
Kyle, you got anything?
I played a lot of Dragon Ball Fighters.
I think I've bounced off that. I'm fully done with it. I think I had my fun with
You
it.
see Bardock and
Bardock and Brawly.
I don't think there's anything.
So now they're bringing Brawly back.
I think we've reached.
Max says that. Sorry.
No, I think we've reached. I was gonna say we've reached the point where I'm not gonna get good scrub in time to enjoy it.
Max says that Brawly's gonna fit the Juggernaut playstyle from like MVC, just like the bigger, slower, like power moves.
Oh, is an Android
16.
There we go. I always forget the numbers.
He's more like Zangief. He's like a grapple character. Like he's got like a bunch of input grabs.
Everyone just grabs and throws.
Yeah, he can do pile drives and stuff. Shonen Jump, who did the spoiler release or the translations for the spoiler, well, I guess it's not a spoiler in Japan because whatever. But they said that Brawly's what is it called, like crushing meteor or whatever, the thing where like his hand turns green and then like he like distorts color around him when he does it. It's gonna be the highest damage attack in the game.
Jesus fucking Christ! Be dope. Make Kefla.
Probably.
And then him and her go at it.
So like
that'll be dope as fuck.
The rumor is that we're gonna get Bardock and Brawly, and then another Goku and Vegeta, but
regular,
regular,
yeah, with straight up black hair.
Yeah, because like we don't have. It's a Dragon Ball Z game, and we don't have a Spirit Bomb.
Yeah,
Spirit Bomb.
No Spirit Bomb in the whole game. Weird.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I always want Vegeta with his tail wrapped around his waist.
Yeah,
that's what I want.
Probably in the.
When are they gonna bring Ghost Nappa?
Just don't do it.
That's all I got. Keep going.
What was it? Some guy read on Twitter is like, guys, I just got beat by a guy online. His name was Ghost Nappa. I'm returning the game.
You obviously changed your name to Ghost Nappa. If Ghost Nappa is already taken, which obviously it is, I'll take the second place.
What about XXX Ghost XXX?
No,
Nappa
I'll take Super Kami Guru as a
Super
backer.
Kami Guru.
But if that's taken, then I'm out.
All right, well, I can close this thing about the DLC characters. Go on. Sorry.
Super Kami Guru.
Oh yeah, I have a thing go around.
They're just gonna be like, the new character is Nail, because we need another Namekian.
No, let's put Dende in there. Fuck it.
I forgot.
Little
that-
Green.
Little Wayne.
So I forgot. I forgot.
Oh
Goku's
wait,
from,
we get Mr. Popo.
Goku's from the
Black-
No,
planet
you shut up.
Vegeta, right?
Blackest Night. Huh?
Right? Isn't Goku from the planet Vegeta?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
The planet's name is Vegeta.
Vegeta after
Vegeta's-
King Vegeta, who's
the
Vegeta
king's
Jr.
name
and
is
then
Vegeta,
Vegeta.
and then Vegeta's name is Vegeta.
Yeah. It's- Jeez.
So
So
they're narcissistic.
not to promote someone else's crap, but I have been listening to a podcast devoted to people watching DBZ Kai for the first time. Just
You told
because
me
it's
that, yeah.
shorter. I'm having a good time
I'm
with
the
that.
Giant Bomb. Fuck that.
Yeah, it's really good. It's
They're
really
dope.
funny.
They're
Just-
awesome.
I
Keep saying dope. Stop me.
hey,
I say dope a lot.
Damn it.
Savvy.
Yeah.
Stop it.
All right.
I want to go back to saying rad. I don't know why I keep saying dope.
Oh,
Don't type
I-
rad
I,
into Facebook.
I might get
Why?
something for you.
Don't
Yeah,
do
I'll
it.
that.
We'll do it.
Like,
Just like go
Kyle-
like status update rad.
Kyle finally learned about the keywords that trigger animations.
Oh.
Actually, I tried to get him to send me $1 so I can get the money, so I can get the
Rad is not rad.
Rad is not. It's raid.
I think it's the one that shoots a thumbs up, right?
Yeah, thumbs up rockets. They're like,
Jesus Christ. It's
They're
not
stupid.
what I meant.
yeah, no, I said somebody was rad. Then like I was like, oh, I made a mistake.
Oh no, I gotta take this back.
Yeah, I was like, I meant every word I said about you, but I didn't want this to happen.
It's too much effect.
Anything else, guys?
That's it.
Yeah,
I do have a complaint.
Okay.
I'm here
Nope.
to lodge a
So
complaint.
I was gonna buy Bayonetta 1 and 2 on Friday.
Yeah, yeah.
No, fucking sold out.
Yeah,
Well, go to Best Buy.
I went to Best Buy. Best Buy was sold out. Walmart, they looked at me like I was stupid. I'm not going to GameStop because they're like, you didn't pre-order.
See, if this guy ever fucking text me.
Well, no. It was.
How are they sold out when literally fucking spoilers? I worked there.
No.
We had like 25 copies. in the
I
back.
went there and I didn't see any, and I was like, I'll go online and order one for pickup. None.
You should test me, dude.
And
We'll
then
come in
I was
tomorrow,
like-
I'll just give you
Oh
one.
yeah.
Come
So
on.
it's crazy. All right.
Well, I got one coming from Australia. I have to wait.
What?
I have the climax
Oh,
edition.
the with the 2-piece
Yep.
thing. Yeah. Oh, that's dope.
it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
called the
Damn it.
ultimate
Ah,
climb.
see?
Infectious.
I got the dopeitis. Help.
Shit's dope.
For a while, I was saying dunked on for a while.
Oh, no, I dunk on things for sure.
I've never
I
said
tried-
dunk on.
had
No,
to-
no,
had
I
to
got
break
it from
that.
him, and then like I not only did I get it from him, but I fucking stole it.
And then
Now I dunk on things all the time,
and
like I feel like it's mine.
but it's not too bad because like Undertale uses it. So
Yeah,
it's
and
at
like the
least-
best part is like there's a fucking great gif. It's just Papyrus dunking
Yeah.
Sans like a basketball, and like Sans spins in the gif, and then it says "get dunked on," but dunked on's in like neon flashing colors,
Oh my god.
and so like I'm just like, it's fucking perfect. It's
all right, you guys want to move on to
the
news then?
greatest
Sure.
gift.
All right. Let's see. What do we want to? Okay.
It's
Kyle, I
free
may or
real
may not be
estate.
picking up Kingdom Come Deliverance just to quickly get into the game, in the news and in games at the same time.
What is
Great.
it- okay.
When you hate it immediately, give it to me.
Okay.
I've
So-
never played that game. It's a
so-
remake, or right? Or
No,
or is it next in the titles?
it's
Or is it new?
it's new.
Okay, so I've never heard of it.
I think you might be thinking of like there's like a Circle of Doom, Kingdom something, Kingdom of Amalur. just
Yeah, Kingdom of
Well,
Amalur.
let's
That's
see.
what I'm thinking about.
Kingdom
Yeah,
Hearts.
yeah, yeah. Kingdom Hearts.
Here's where I got out and then I got back in.
Oh, God.
So it's made by.
Are you trying to tell the
Yeah,
thing?
yeah,
right?
I'm trying to
Okay,
tell the
okay, okay, okay.
So
I'll keep my mouth shut
figured
because
out
this is
correctly.
fucking great.
So it's super hyper realistic, set in Bohemia, which is the Czech Republic, well,
Yeah,
Czechoslovakia, Czech Republic.
1406 or something.
Yeah,
like that.
1400s, hyper realistic to an extent, as realistic as you can be.
Well, there's magic.
Alchemy, but yeah.
Yeah.
But that's where I messed up. That's where it is. And you're just a random dude. You're not a knight. You're not a prince. You're not the
The main
dragonborn.
character. Yeah.
you're not. You're just a dude.
You're just a schlub.
So,
Okay.
and the game has, you're just also a level 1 HP dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't fight anything.
You are a 1/1 white human soldier token.
you're gonna die anything. And so, spoiler alert for the first 15 minutes of the game. Eventually, the one guy accidentally punched a horse and they threw him in jail for punching the horse or abusing animals.
Yeah.
And the first thing that happens is the town gets raided and you have to escape the town. Well, guess what? He's locked in jail, and so everyone flees the town and they burn the town to the ground.
So he dies in jail.
He dies in jail while he can hear his mom yelling, "Where's my son?" You know, whatever the player character name is. And so the thing that here's the thing that made me want to get into it. So this one guy, he was like super pissed off about like getting like fucking beat by all this alchemists and mage types. So he's like, I'm gonna get those guys. So he waited at night. He waited till it was nightfall, snuck into their camp, and stole all their books on alchemy and potions and stuff like that. Went into the woods and realized his characters can't read, so he's too stupid. He's like, I'm too dumb to know how to read. These books are useless.
That's a good.
So
shit.
now I'm back on. I'm like, I might check this out.
So wait, the game is just like a massive troll?
No, you just have to treat it like real life. Like it's like, oh, why'd my character like fall over? Oh, I didn't eat.
Yeah, you didn't eat. You didn't sleep.
Oh my god!
Like if you like go to a quest person and like they're like you can be like, oh, you gotta go talk to the shopkeep. He's gonna give you the next quest, and it's like 6 a.m. The shopkeep's gonna be asleep, and if you go wake him up, he's gonna be like, fuck you, I don't want to deal with you. And so like, he also has his own life, so he could be like, no, I gotta go deal with this other shit. I'm not gonna be in my shop all day. I'm gonna be randomly all kinds of weird places.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah. So, and then once. Like, this is one of the reviews I watched was saying, like, the guy was like, I played this for 70 hours, and now I can just wreck anything on this game. Like, I can kill anyone who comes at me. I'm fighting 3 dudes at once.
Yeah.
So.
Although, on the other hand, I watched one guy fight 3 dudes at once, and he basically just, like, backtracked, like, from one town to another. Like, just being chased by some random guy who was just like, come on, then. Come on.
So,
and he was just like... The combat's like a mix of like Skyrim and For Honor.
Yeah, it has like a star system, so you have to like point where you want to attack and like where you want to counter, but it's first person.
I don't like that.
There's some pretty good memes. It's like, who would win, the Henry of Silver's scale is son of Martin or a steppy boy? And it's like trying to walk up the stair.
Yeah.
So, certainly interesting game, and I might be.
And that meme backfired on me earlier.
Oh really?
I was ordering. I went to the Mexican place where next to you and I work. And like the guy was like, he's like, oh, what'd you get? And like I was like, I got those 3 fishy boys.
No.
Cause I got fish tacos, and he went, fishy boys. And like I was like, fish tacos, and he was like, oh
no.
So I was just like, what else could?
Like, right. He's gonna go around like, oh, I heard him called fishy boys.
Like,
yeah.
You want some boys?
Yeah.
No. I got you. He's just singing.
All right.
Just the tacos.
So just Alaskan cod, my dude.
And
then like weird shit.
Did you guys see that Blizzard's inviting people to play Warcraft 3 at an offline event?
No, I did not see that.
Well, there you go.
Thanks.
Dope.
Next.
That's pretty cool. All right. What is this? That's Kingdom Come again. I want to make sure that I brought it up.
So you tabbed it twice?
Yeah, I did have it two tabs. Well, I want to make sure I got the story about the reading the books.
Dub tab.
Did you guys see the Mega Man Legacy Collections Switch announced trailer?
Yeah.
May 22nd?
Yeah.
I'll probably pick it up again.
No,
I don't care.
Oh, wow.
Like, I'm sorry. Like how many fucking platforms are you gonna put Mega Man 1 through 6?
I have it on the PS4, and I'm good. That's it. I don't need any more.
Digital is $14 for Legacy Collection 1, $20 for Legacy Collection 2. They priced those incorrectly. Both physically together for $40. With the collection for 2 being a download code and 1 being on the cart. So I don't even, that's the best deal. That's the best deal. You only need 1. So.
Jesus.
Fucking dunked
on.
Dope.
Yeah, that dunked on was dope.
I think they said there's something in there.
That dope was dope.
You got Dunkaroos?
Damn it! I think we had those.
Play on words right there. You got doped on.
Allegedly the
it works.
The Australian rating board rated Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1 and 2. So.
Huh? Well, who cares?
Okay. All right. Well. It was in the Mega Man news. Okay. slow week.
Are we in Australia? No? Then
Yeah.
move on.
All right, there's Bayonetta.
I don't
1
gotta
and 2.
fight off spiders to eat breakfast.
Spoiler alert. Bayonetta 1 and 2 is real good. People are going nuts over the code. Your code may be broken, but content.
Yeah, I
is
read
good.
about the code thing. They said, like, yeah, just contact us. We'll get you a new one.
In the news of games that no one played that are actually good, Evil Within 2 added a first-person gameplay mode.
Yeah, that was good.
So
Sweet.
That looks good.
Maybe go back and pick that up and play it.
Yeah,
I think
I
I've seen it
still-
as low as $20.
I still own it, so like I'm gonna slide that back in the old disc.
I saw the trailer and I was like, okay, now the game looks
Well, now it's
really
more like a horror
fucking
game,
scary.
right?
Yeah. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, the first person really lends a lot of
That's cool. Yeah.
good shit to that game for sure.
Let's see. Disney and Lucasfilms are allegedly still shopping around the Star Wars license after EA looked it good.
Yeah.
So that's
Send
definitely.
it to THQ.
Please no. I mean, did you see that
What, to the
THQ got
grave?
like they got the rest of their crap back?
What?
THQ Nordic. They just bought. They got
Saints Row and
no. That was just in the news last week. I think we missed it, but it was they just got one of their IPs back. They got Koch Media, which got them back Darksiders, MX versus ATV. So like basically they're very Dead Island. So they're very slowly becoming THQ. So another company bought the THQ name to very slowly buy back the IPs.
This guy really likes
to
THQ.
become THQ again.
It's just one guy in robes like,
So I think that's pretty neat that like they're just like there's like it's the crap, what's the ship that when you rebuild it?
a reship? I don't know.
The point is like, okay, so it's a ship
Yeah.
that you're repairing piece by piece until eventually you repair the whole ship. Is it still the same ship? Because no parts exist of the same ship.
yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Well, I get the argument, yeah.
Uh,
No. That's my stance.
the name is the ship of Theseus.
Okay.
Spare me, Theseus, for I
There
am
you
the
go.
mighty
It took
Minotaur.
me.
That's what the monarch says to a hooker. Remember?
Oh yeah.
He reveals his giant full back tattoo.
Yeah. I have not watched that in a long time, and they're still not done with it.
Jeez,
So-
really? I've missed so much of it now that like
You think you've missed a lot, but you in reality missed like
2
20
seasons.
episodes.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
No, they make like 6 of those a year.
Mm.
Like I'm not even joking.
Yeah, I know. It's bad.
There's an interesting article on Eurogamer about the battle of retro gaming and game preservation, such as companies taking advantage of people doing, work for coding emulators and things like that, and then people stealing that work and making a profit off it. So as people are stealing other people's work, it becomes less incentive to preserve.
Mm.
So there's a lot of that interesting in there, and like, we love our retro stuff around here.
Mhm.
Obviously they go down and talk about retro art and the SNES 9X stuff in the Retron 5, and just people just shoving retro arc and other stuff on other systems and consoles and all kinds of stuff like that. So, and then selling it. So, definitely an interesting article to read if you're like me and you like retro gaming and you like drama. So, obviously, the loot boxes are still in the news. They're trying to get U.S. regulation for them, making it so I've seen regulation even like requiring people to be 21 to purchase games with loot boxes. I've seen people trying to pass legislation suggesting that the odds for loot boxes be disclosed, which I think that's probably the best way to do it.
Yeah,
And that's
that's
probably the
not-
way the industry is going to go.
That's not the worst thing in the world.
So,
At least then it's your dumb decision after you.
and did we watch that? Did I tell? I think last week when I was talking about the Jim Sterling, that last week was the Jim Sterling thing. So we won't even talk about it.
Let me tell you something. Did we talk about the Dynasty Warriors 9?
I told you that Jim Sterling didn't
Yeah.
like it.
So I watched this video. I'm like, I think he's being a little too harsh.
Yeah.
Watch the stream. Watch another guy play. That game trash.
But Jim Sterling, he did say in his thing that he's like, I love.
No. You know what? Like, I was like, yeah. Everyone says I love the series, but nah, he gave some reputable sources and like good experience knowledge. I'm like, all right, this guy actually knows his dynasties. Man, that game is. What the fuck was Technical?
He still.
I don't know what they were thinking of, like open world and then just ruin Dynasty Wars. How do you do that?
Jim Sterling's still.
That's a bummer.
Like he just said it. The point of Dynasty Wars is to feel so powerful you could take on armies and armies and armies and legions of people.
Right, but you
literally go from point A to point B doing nothing, and it literally takes you like 7 minutes to trek on horse. Then this mission's like, oh, break into the enemy camp, then take out their lieutenant. Grapple hook over, done.
I'm into this game. Sounds better.
That grapple hook is broken. And then the horse is like completely busted, glitched out. Like he's like, he will whistle and the horse goes.
Oh
for
man,
no reason.
I gotta see that.
That game bad, dude. And then everyone can use almost the same weapons. Some of the half of the moves are gone. Some of the legendary weapons are just completely gone. Like,
yeah.
How do you? I don't know how you fuck up a game like that. I really don't. Such a simple concept, and you don't have that much following in the West.
Yeah.
So I don't get why they did that, but man, you lost a fan here. Well, not lost a fan, but you lost money. I was gonna
lost
buy
a sale. Yeah.
Yeah, because you picked up. Did you? I think you picked you.
Yeah, he was hyped on it last week.
Yeah, he did Fire Emblem and.
I Fire Emblem Warriors, Zelda Warriors, played Dynasty Warriors 8 Remastered, played Samurai Warriors 2, Arichi Warriors. Like,
what about Gundam Warriors? I
have played it too. Love it.
I have where I think I would like it, but
I have Fist of the North Star. It was like a Warriors game.
Yeah,
like, I have a Berserk. It's a Warriors game
too. Is the Warriors a Warriors game?
No, sadly no.
That's a beat 'em up like it should.
A near miss.
Yeah. All right.
Good game. Hardly talked about.
One of the games I'm excited about, weirdly enough, Sea of Thieves. They talked about how they're gonna add microtransactions after 3 months. So.
It's
all pets. Pets.
Oh, okay.
The open beta happened.
Yeah. I watched a lot of it.
I watched a lot of people play it.
It looked fine.
It seemed like it would be fun.
The best thing is like you can do some really piratey stuff.
It looks fun with friends.
Yeah, no, it looks like
good luck.
Joe was telling me that like Ant was like running distraction for him, and he like jumped on somebody's ship and like fucked with some stuff, and then like set sail, and like their big ass ship was just like leaving. And then they were all like, "What the fuck?" And then like Joe just like jumped back onto his little schooner and was like, "Later," and just like fucking sailed away like Jack Sparrow style.
That seems like a bad idea, but once you've played that game enough, you realize you could just drown in the water and you respawn back on your boat.
Well, no. The point was that they then like went up to the beach where they were like they were digging holes for all their treasure or whatever, and then just like scooped up their 5 treasure boxes and like pieced.
Okay,
like one of the people I watch, he's like, "Well, would you? Here's the thing. Here's a dick thing you could do. There's a chest that you could pick up that it lays a curse on your ship. It sinks faster.
Okay,
it'll just start sinking. So he has it. And he's like, no, just wait till they camp out on this stupid island because there's a mission here to dig up some treasure. Oh wait, here they are. He goes all the way up to the crow's nest with it, dumps it, bails, and then all of a sudden they're shipping. Because they're already, what's happening?
That's funny stuff.
And they couldn't stop it because
it's in the crow's nest when you're going in the bottom of the ship.
Yeah,
that's pretty good. It's definitely a game that I think you could, if you had the right group of people.
You have to be good friends. Yeah, I get it.
Playing it would be great. Last piece of news I have is rumors are out there, probably true, that they're gonna remaster Spyro trilogy.
Yeah,
that's probably coming. Yeah,
that's probably.
They said that, and everyone's like, "Well, no shit."
Yeah.
Really? After they did Crash and made $1 million?
Yeah,
$1 billion.
Weird.
Yeah. Activision likes money. Weird. So look forward to that. I also saw, in the same vein of that, a lot of people complaining, whatever you want to call it, about Crash Bandicoot being exclusive to the PlayStation. And I think they said that it's coming out this year for the Switch and the PC, and no mention of Xbox whatsoever.
I mean, wasn't Crash always a PlayStation exclusive until like the Game Boy got some racer?
It was exclusive for a long time, and then in the 2000s, it went to the Game Boy. It went to the Game. It went to the Game Boy. It went to GameCube, and it went to Xbox.
Okay, so
but that was when Sierra bought it.
Yeah,
and then Activision bought Sierra, and then they own Crash now.
Well, maybe Sony wanted the exclusive rights again.
Sony.
Shit happens.
Yeah, I mean, like
Xbox boys got Tomb Raider. I couldn't play it. I had to wait.
You borrowed my Xbox. It was good.
I already played it now.
That game's good.
It's good. I love it, Tomb Raider.
Also, I saw a trailer for the movie. I'm like, man, you guys should have made another game if you're making a movie for Tomb Raider.
Let's see how the movie does.
All right.
They're going off hype, and then the movie tanks, and then all the games have to start over again.
All right, let me see. I don't think there's any other news that I missed. If there is, I'm sorry. We're trying to do a short one here.
Yeah.
However, we do finally have an email.
I hope it's from a female.
From Darren, who is listening tonight, wrote in to say, "Hey fellas, Monster Hunter World isn't quite as complicated as Kyle would have you believe. This is the first one I've ever played, and when I started playing with friends, this game really came alive. Something to note is the story quest monsters do have more health than their free roaming counterparts. They do get more. He corrected himself and said they do get more health when people co-op. So feel free, So he was saying feel free to team up because they didn't. But if Kyle hasn't joined a squad yet, an in-game version of the clan, he should because the squad has a private session that is always available and makes joining a bit easier. And that you're welcome to join him. And I have his gamer tag, so if you want to do that. He said, P.S. Every weapon has combos that feel really good, and when you learn them, just keep an eye on the command list in the top right of the screen. Keep it up. The success you deserve is just around the corner. Thank you very much, Darren. Always glad to read an email, especially from a longtime fan and listener like yourself.
So stop being a douche.
Yeah, play on a team like Monster Hunter. That's another game that I feel like really fits in that play with your friends category.
Yeah, definitely.
Of I've had several people approach me and ask me why I'm not playing it with them. And I said, are you available from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m.? Yeah. And sometimes they say yes. And I'm like, well, I'm not.
Why would you?
Because that's usually when I'm awake and available. And the last thing I want to do is, okay, guys, everyone's asleep. So I can't really be on the mic too much. But just tell me what to do. Yeah. So.
Hold on, I got 50 tabs open.
I gotta close this tab. That was, going back to that TV, just thinking about it real quick. Did you do the thing where you could play the TV audio through the app on your phone?
Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah, it's weird. Because Roku sticks, Roku remotes,
the new
ones have headphone jacks. You can listen to it. So if you're like in the same bedroom and
yeah. Yeah.
Close out that tab.
Move into the room.
Don't need these tabs anymore.
Close. Yeah, Monster Hunter definitely is. I've never heard as much chatter about a Monster Hunter game as I hear about this one. And I think they've done a pretty good job of getting new people on board and getting new people interested in it.
It's not a game for me. That's all it is.
I think that's the problem is of all of us here at the table.
I've tried Generations. I've tried different games. I've seen streams and plays. I'm like, it's just not my type of game.
And you have your roommates are playing it in the same house, right?
Right. I mean, and Capcom even admitted that there were really egregious server issues, people all over PSN and Xbox Live having issues being able to party with anybody.
Yeah.
Just finding connections and finding people who are sending SOSs and stuff and not being able to have proper connectivity. They have subsequently released an update that supposedly fixes it. I wouldn't know. I quit playing that game.
No. Straight into?
No, I still own it. It's just game's real boring.
Oh no. But your Palico.
Yeah.
That's another game that had PlayStation exclusives. If you had
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah, there's Horizon stuff.
You had to there's different Horizon stuff.
And then apparently they're gonna come out with Ryu and Sakura.
I saw Ryu eating at a table.
And they could perform Hadoukens. In game, how's that even fucking work?
It'll be fine. It won't kill anything.
Just guard block. When Joey types, he just loses all focus. You can hear him type very gradually. Joey, stop opening tabs.
This is how I crash my computer. All right. I'm just making sure we don't have anything else. I think that's it. Obviously, anyone who else wants to get a hold of us by email, you can send an email at podcast@goldensaucer.net. You could put 2 sentences in there and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Call it a day. And I'll read it, and then I'll read it if, you cobble together 2 sentences that make enough sense. As long as you're not talking about our web search results or some sweet Nike sneakers that we can buy now at 80%
Cheap
off.
jerseys.
Cheap jerseys. That was the other one we got.
Send me Rule 34 of Monster Hunter.
No,
That is a
No,
challenge.
send that to
That is a
Alf
challenge.
at Golden
That is a
Saucer.
challenge
No,
for
it's
me
not. I'll do it
personally.
right now.
I want to see who's ever listening. Don't you do it? No, you don't count.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't listening, so
What?
you said challenge to whoever's listening. I wasn't listening to that garbage.
I don't even listen to my own shit.
I have to listen to it like 3 times.
I listened to the first 20 minutes of it just to make sure it doesn't sound like shit.
Well, this one, the first 20 minutes, you're probably quiet.
Nice. I'm gonna message you
we
about
forgot
it.
that stupid Mario Encyclopedia that I was.
I sent you the link, right?
Yeah. Mario Encyclopedia.
I pre-ordered it. I mean,
1985 to 2015 from Dark Horse.
and Joey's joke: 2 bonus years.
Yeah, those 2 bonus years. They should have put 2 bonus years. That means there's no Mario Odyssey stuff in it.
That's true.
That's the stuff kind of like I like Mario stuff, especially classic Mario stuff. But I kind of want. I've seen the rest of it. I want to see the Odyssey stuff.
I get you. I mean, I pre-ordered. I mean, it's October. It comes out. I'll wait for a price drop. If it doesn't, then cancel.
Yeah, Things from Another World.
Dark Horse is publishing it.
Says October. So. Alrighty. Obviously, like I said, podcast at goldensaucer.net. You can follow us on Twitter. You can watch us here if you're watching this on Twitch. Thank you. If you're watching this on YouTube afterwards, thank you. Probably, I think we shouldn't have a problem next week, right? I don't know. Yeah, next week we're good.
What's
The 26th.
Yeah, I'm good.
And the 5th we're good. We should be good. I have a charity thing coming up in the next month, and I don't think it interfere with that, but maybe it might. But look for me on doing charity stuff.
Why'd you do this?
Because I don't know.
Gang signs.
Squad fam.
Squad fam. Yeah. Yeah. All right. You guys, anything before we wrap this thing up?
No.
All right. Well,
So the state of YouTube is all fucked up. That's all I got.
what?
Paul Logan, whatever the fucking douche.
Oh.
What he did in Japan, and then comes back, and then he tasered a rat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought it was something else.
What?
Dude, yeah. And then, how about this?
I'll look it up.
How about
Yeah.
this? YouTube was like, yeah, we're cutting your ad revenue,
Yeah.
and then he's off Google Preferred right now.
I saw the guy who
I'll break it down to you. It's like nothing of what he makes sense, and it's all marks. It's all like marks of a sociopath. Like,
Yeah.
he's a sociopath, and he doesn't know from right from wrong anymore, and he thinks he's a god, like untouchable. Like, he has a problem, and until he sits down and admits it to a psychiatrist and talks about it, he's going to progressively get worse.
Gross.
I'll chime you in, like what he did in Japan. Yeah, did you read about that?
Yeah. Of course.
And then when he comes back, does like a suicide talk, and then he goes, "I'm going to change for the better." And then he goes on Good Morning America, talks about it's never about the money. I gotta take care of my my reviewers. I have a responsibility. Comes back, the first thing, pushes money merchandising again. Gloats about a $6 million house he just bought, a fish, a $5 million fish.
He had Disney money, so.
I don't know.
All right. Well.
And then he tasers a rat when he comes back
He tasers a dead rat.
and tries to do CPR on a dead fish or some shit like that.
Only other thing I saw in that kind of realm was the guy who had the CS:GO. He was a streamer who was doing the thing. He's just now getting around to suing Twitch for lost revenue from them voiding the way they breached the contract.
You guys know him from WoW. What's that?
Whoa.
The world first rank paladin, whatever his name is, or cleric, whatever. What's his name? The one that he levels up instantly always.
I don't play WoW.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's like world renowned. Every time expansion comes, he like levels up max level first always. He had a following. Oh, I forgot his name. He does YouTube videos. Whatever. He invented a cryptocurrency, and he legit like very subtly says it's fake, and people were donating money like that, and like he goes, "You're all idiots if you keep donating." Yeah, it's him and a buddy. I forgot his name. I'll look it up.
I saw Atari made a cryptocurrency, but I don't want to talk about that.
Oh, good lord.
All right.
Stupid.
All right, well, you know where to find us. You know what to do. We appreciate it, and I thank everyone for watching, and you guys have a good night.
Dope on. Later.
Jesus. One more. Got to do